Chapter 12. Allen a Dale. 2 days had passed. The morning was bright, and the dew still lay on the grass. Robin Hood sat under the greenwood tree. On one side lay Will Scarlet, gazing up into the sky with his hands behind his head. On the other side sat Little John, making a new staff out of a branch. Many others of the band sat or lay near by. Robin spoke first. "No one has dined with us for a long time, therefore our purse is low. Good Stuteley, choose 6 men and go to Fossuet. Bring someone with a heavy purse to eat with us. We will prepare a grand feast. Take Will Scarlet with you, for he should learn the ways of the forest." "I choose Midge the Miller and Arthur a Bland also," said Will, "for they are tough fighters with a staff. Is it not so, Little John?" Everyone laughed, except Little John and Robin, who said, "I can speak for Midge and my cousin Scarlet. This very morning I looked at my ribs, and they are all shades of purple and blue." Will Stuteley and his band set forth to Fossuet. Many travellers passed there, unaware of the 7 strong fellows who lay hidden in the thicket. But no rich esquire, tacksman, or fat abbot came by, no one whose purse might be emptied. The band waited the entire day. "Ah, what bad luck!" said Stuteley. "Come, lads, let us return." So they all turned their toes back to Sherwood. After a time, Will Stuteley, who was in the lead, stopped. "Listen, lads," he whispered. "I think I hear a sound, for truly I have ears like a fox." Then they all heard a faint and melancholy sound, like someone weeping. "Someone may need our help," said Will Scarlet. He walked towards the sound. In a clearing in the woodland they found a pool. By the side of the pool beneath the willow stood a youth weeping aloud. His golden curls were tangled and his clothes were wrinkled. He looked full of sorrow and woe. Over his head in the branches of the willow hung a beautiful harp of polished wood inlaid with gold and silver. Beside him lay an ashen bow and 10 fine, smooth arrows. "Halloa!" shouted Will Stuteley. "Who are you, lad, and why are you standing here killing all the green grass with the salt water of your tears?" Hearing the voice, the lad sprang to his bow and quickly fitted an arrow to it. "I know the lad," said one of the yeomen. "He is a minstrel. I saw him only a week ago. He was happy and gay then." "Pah!" cried Stuteley. "Wipe your eyes, man. I do hate to see a tall, strong fellow snivelling like a girl of 14." But Will Scarlet saw how the stranger, who had a young boyish face, was hurt by Stuteley's words. Will Scarlet came to him and put his hand on the youth's shoulder. "Do not mind these fellows," he said kindly. "They are rough, but they mean well. Perhaps they do not understand a lad like you. Come with us. We may be able to help you." "Truly," said Will Stuteley gruffly, "I mean no harm. We will be good to you. Take down your harp from the tree and come away with us into Sherwood Forest." The youth walked beside Will Scarlet, with a bowed head and sorrowful steps. Everything was still as the sun set, except for the forest's night sounds and the men's feet on the dry, crisp leaves of last winter. The little band moved across the glade. The air was filled with the sweet smell of good things cooking. Many yeomen turned and watched them as they arrived, but not one questioned them. With Will Scarlet on one side and Will Stuteley on the other, the lad came to where Robin Hood sat with Little John standing beside him. "Are you not the great Robin Hood?" he asked. Robin was pleased that the lad knew of him, but frowned at Stuteley when he learned that the lad had no money. Then Will Scarlet spoke up, saying the youth was in need. Robin looked at the lad closely. "You have a young, kind face," he said. "A good face." At Robin's kind words the lad's eyes brimmed with tears. Robin sent the other men away, asking only Will Scarlet and Little John to stay. Then the lad explained his sadness. "The girl I love, the fair Ellen, is to be married in 2 days to an old knight. She loves me, but it is her father's wish." Robin quickly thought of a plan, but he needed a friar he could trust to help him. Will Scarlet said he knew a brave friar who lived only a half-day's walk away. Robin planned to begin the journey at dawn. The lad dried his eyes, and a merry feast was held. They asked him to sing for them. Not a sound broke the stillness as the lad sang. So sweet was his voice and his music. Robin shook his hand and asked his name. "Allen a Dale," came the reply. Then Will Scarlet gave his hand in fellowship, as did Little John, and so the famous Allen a Dale became one of Robin Hood's band.